Donald, thank you. Well, almost 3 million podcasts are downloaded each day in the United States, and these numbers have put the digital medium on track to bring in over $435 million in advertising by 2012. And no other CEO knows how to reach these podcasting consumers better than our next guest. Chris Spencer is the CEO of WZE Software, the world's largest podcast publisher. Chris, great to have you this morning. We'd love to hear what your company does specifically for some of your clients.
Thanks for having me, Jenna. What we do is we offer a publishing platform for podcasters. A podcast is a show, basically. You can make it yourself, or it comes all the way down to professional content producers. And what they do is they upload it to us, and we then distribute it all over the internet for them. They come out every day, every week, every month. They're episodic. People subscribe to them, and then they're automatically downloaded to your computer, and you can watch them. You can watch them on your computer. You can put them on your iPod or your MP3 player and watch them anywhere you want to go.
Well, you know, I recently have discovered a couple podcasts that I like, and they're really great, Chris. But, you know, nationwide or even worldwide, are people really listening and looking at these podcasts?
Oh, absolutely. Our audience currently for the shows and the producers that we handle is over 13 million, and it's growing very rapidly. It's becoming, you know, a very important part of people's consumption of entertainment. You know, pretty much every show that you're watching on television today, you can find as a podcast, whether it be the actual show itself or supporting content for that podcast. But Oprah has a podcast, Larry King has a podcast. There's podcasts out there for just about any type of genre, and the audience for them is growing very rapidly. As a matter of fact, not only can you just download them and watch them yourself, but we're coming out with a new feature for our producers soon called a media player. And so they're going to be able to put their podcast, their show, on their websites, on their MySpace pages, their Facebook pages. It's basically going to be everywhere that an audience member wants to consume. They'll be able to consume it.
Well, and if Oprah and Larry King are involved, I mean, that sounds like a win, doesn't it? Your first quarter downloads, in fact, they hit about 275 million, I understand. What does that mean for your revenue, and how does that help future ad sales?
Well, I'll tell you, the number is fantastic, and what it's doing is it's attracting advertisers to this medium. You know, when it comes to traditional media, you know, we're still the new kid on the block, so it's very important that we do everything we can to ensure that an advertiser is, you know, we eliminate all the concerns and all the fears that an advertiser has. And so these numbers are wonderful. It's attracting advertisers. And while, you know, traditional media advertising revenues are dropping, internet advertising revenues are growing very rapidly. Still today, most marketers are really only set up for banner ads and search keyword advertising on the internet, but that's changing very rapidly. With media being consumed on a regular basis over the internet, advertisers and marketers are coming in aggressively to it. And what's wonderful about podcasting is that it's subscribed to. So people have gone to that extra step to subscribe to the content, and then they engage with the producers in most cases, or the show itself.
All right,
so
Chris,
it really offers that.
It does sound like, especially with the subscription. Sorry, we're going to cut you off because we're hitting a hard break, but we appreciate you sharing your story with us, and it looks like it's definitely a growing industry. So keep us up to date on any new developments in your company.